In this video, I will show you how you can turn negativity into self-empowerment. We have around 60,000 thoughts every day, and 95% of these thoughts are repetitive. That means they are the same than the thoughts you had yesterday and the day before. But what is probably more interesting is that around 80% of our thoughts in average are negative. And negative thoughts are particularly draining. Words like never, can't, should, or complaints of any kind, moaning, is diminishing our self-worth day by day. So it's quite important that we learn how to change our thought pattern to have a more positive thought paradigm in our heads every day. Because our mind does what it thinks we want it to do, and what we focus on, we will get. Now, changing your thought pattern is pretty complicated because it's happening automatically, and it's very difficult to think about your thoughts all day long. It's merely impossible. Changing your thought pattern is actually like learning a new language, and it takes time and it takes a lot of experience. And you can only do it in small steps, like learning a new vocabulary step by step. I would propose to start with 3 different steps, which you can do over 3 weeks. In the first week, only focus on your thoughts when you are making a mistake. What do you tell yourself when you're making a mistake? Are you telling yourself, oh, I'm such an idiot? Are you treating yourself like an idiot or stupid or something like that? That's not really friendly, isn't it? Instead of treating yourself like an idiot, tell yourself, well, okay, it happened to me again, but next time I can do it differently. Or ask yourself what you can learn out of the situation. Be friendly with yourself. It happens, next time you do it better. In the second week, you only focus on how you think about yourself when you are in front of a challenging task. What do you think then? How do you start your sentences? Do you start your sentences with a, oh, if only the situation was different? If only I had more time to prepare, or if only this colleague wasn't sitting in the room when I have to do this presentation. Forget the sentences that start with if only. Start your sentences instead with an affirmative sentence starting with I will. I will be able to deliver this presentation very well. Another way of starting your sentences that diminish your self-worth is starting with I hope. Oh, I hope it works out. Instead of saying I hope it works out, tell yourself I know I'll make it. Systematically replace the word hope by know. I hope becomes I know. Observe this for a week. It's quite interesting how often you think I hope and how often you can replace it by I know, and then feel what this does to you when you replace the sentence with a sentence starting with I know. And then in the third week, reflect at the end of the day about your day and listen to yourself how you reflect on your days. Are you then immediately shifting to the negative sides of the day, to the little glitches that happened? Or are you rather thinking already in the positive sense, looking at all these small little things that happen throughout the day that you can be grateful for? Practice this gratefulness in the evening, because then you start with a different mindset the next day, and day by day you will see that it becomes easier to really, value what happens to you throughout the day, even if your days are not all great. When you do this for 3 weeks and really be strict with yourself, only looking at this one area at the same time, each time, not doing all at once, that's far too much. Then you will see that there are certain thought patterns which you can really change, which you can modify over time. And a little last hint, if you want to know if you had a negative thought without thinking about it all the time, listen to your body. If you have suddenly an awkward feeling in your body, think about what have I thought about myself in the last 1 or 2 minutes. And probably it was something negative. It was maybe a worry, a doubt, something that was draining. And with this, you change your thought pattern over time. And changing the thought pattern and going down from 80% negative thoughts in average to below 50, which still seems to be a lot, but it's below 50. When you have the feeling that more than half of your thoughts are positive, you have made a great switch because you have changed then the paradigm of your thought pattern. And you will feel much better every day and certainly react very differently in the situations that come to you. The opportunities, the chances, which you might have seen as risks before, become opportunity. And then you turn this negativity into self-empowerment. I hope that this video inspired you again, and I see you soon in another one. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.